Hello, humans. I have some exciting stuff to share, and today I've decided I'm gonna launch or whatever. But I'm just behind on videos, on vlogging, on content, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna launch with a video and a post, and give some updates, and then more will be coming soon. I've just been so swamped, and so I just wanted to share what this process has been like, and what it's like to get on the road, and what it's like for a beginner to try to learn everything. And I'm gonna hope the dogs don't bark. But so first things first, I bought an RV. I found one. What was it, like 3 weeks ago? I went and looked at it, and the minute I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is everything I want. It's a 2015 Winnebago View. It's got, instead of like a king size bed in the back, it has like two singles, and then in the middle pulls out, and it can make a king size bed. There's a bathroom, a stove, double sinks, and instead of a dinette, it has a couch, which is what I was really excited about. So I'm gonna pick it up today. I'm so excited, I couldn't sleep. But I'll give you a tour later. So this is just to get the channel launched and the Facebook launch and give you some updates. So anyway, it was like everything that I wanted in a model. The only thing I didn't get that I really wanted was an oven. So I have to give up oven cooking for time being, but we'll figure something out. There's gadgets and all kinds of stuff I could probably use. It's also a Mercedes chassis on the front, so it's diesel. So the reason I went with that model, I looked at everything. Trust me, I've looked at hundreds of RVs. The reason I went with it is because I figured if I do this for a year and I absolutely hate it, there's chances are that I could get like all the money that I put into it back. The resale value of this RV is like pretty high compared to other ones. And of course, I'm the third owner, so the depreciation, I didn't have to pay that. I didn't buy new, I bought used. I talked the guy down. I felt like I almost didn't want to offend him, but I was like, I got to get as much off of this as I can. So anyway, so I have been on the phone all week. This is what it's like when so I found the RV I wanted. The minute I saw it on the inside, I was like, wait a minute, I think this is it. I had a friend ask me have you been in an RV yet where you said this is the one? And I was like, no, I haven't been in that one yet. But when I walked in this one, I was like, I think this is the one. So I told the guy, can I bring some friends back to check it out in a couple days? And he's like, yes. So I brought my friends back. They're going to be RVing next year. They've done just about as much research as I've done, as much as you can do when you're not on the road. And they came with me, and they're like, Angie, this is really good. I'm like, I know. I think I found it. And honestly, thank God that I am buying this now, because my original plan was that I rented one for 2 weeks in November, and I was going to drive it to Texas for an RV boot camp. And then after going through the boot camp and living in the one that I rented, I was going to decide, okay, do I need to go bigger or smaller? How's this brand? What do I like about it? What do I hate? But that would have left me literally 3 weeks to get the RV road ready, to get rid of my apartment stuff, and to get on the road. And I feel like that was not enough time. So we canceled the rental, and we're just going to take mine and do the same thing, and it'll just be like my maiden voyage, and I'll have two friends with me that can help me, because I'm a little scared about propane and electricity and batteries, and you have to learn all this stuff, and internet, how does that work, and how do you drain the poop tank, all that stuff. So I'm actually glad it kind of worked out like this, and I just happened to find it, and I got exactly what I wanted for a price that was very reasonable. So here's what I've been doing this week. You ready? This is my to-do list. It was so much stuff in my brain that I literally could not focus. I have cognitive issues from brain injuries and post-traumatic stress, and I just cannot sort information. So I went to my friend's house that helped me with the RV, and I was like, I need help because I have so much stuff to do. I cannot even focus. So this is what I've done all week. There's been things like get the title from the owner, give my apartment notice because my lease runs out December 7th, cancel some appointments, change other appointments, request a loan check, do insurance quotes. I've called multiple places. I called Progressive, Nationwide, National General, USAA, who doesn't carry it, Good Sam. I've called so many places. Pay for an inspection. So I did get an RV inspection. It went awesome. It was expensive, like $700, but I felt like that's an investment. Like, you don't want to buy the wrong RV, and you need to make sure that it's like, you know, as good as you think it is. And I just, you know, you don't know what you don't know. So I had an inspector go. He called, sent me a huge report. It identified all the things that I needed to do, and it was minor stuff like we need new batteries, it needs some seal on the roof that is just starting to come off, you know. A heating pad on one of the tanks was like coming off. But anyway, I don't want to get into all that. But paying for an inspection was absolutely important. Then I made an appointment for Mercedes because there was a recall on the airbag. What else? I'm trying to change my domiciliary to Texas, so I had to chase down that rabbit hole to figure out how do you do that. How do you get mail forwarding service? What else? Loan paperwork through the bank. I got a really good rate. I got approved at a really good rate. But I was like, well, maybe I can get even better. So I called a couple more places and applied at more places. I'm not sure if like you should do that or not, but I was just trying to shop for a rate. I ended up going with USAA because I've been with them for 21 years and they've never done me wrong, and I trust them. And some of the lower rates, I didn't ever hear of the bank, and it just made me nervous. So let's see what else. I had a garage sale 2 weeks ago. I sold about $600 worth of my stuff. Then I had my sisters and brothers come over and said, like, what do you want? I think I'm going to have to do like another video on minimalism because I've been doing that for quite a few years. So they're like, why are you getting rid of all this stuff? And I'm like, I have no attachment to these things. Like, it's like, whatever, just take it. Or, you know, if I can sell it, I can sell it. But I'm not going to store things in a $200 a month storage container because in a year that's $2,400. Like, you might as well just buy new stuff. You know, it's just stuff. Like, who cares? I can buy used stuff. I'll never buy new stuff again. I'll never be in a 2-bedroom apartment again. Like, if I hate RV travel for whatever reason, I don't think I will, but if I do, I'll never get an apartment with all this stuff ever again. I've learned so much through minimalism and stuff. What else? I got just, you know, I have to sort, trash, donate, sell. What am I going to store at my sister's house that's like family heirlooms? What's going in the RV? I've been trying to work on that. Oh, so much. Anyway, it's just a lot. Okay, so the next steps are, last night I sat down with my little planner here. I'm not a planner person, really. I'm not. But I was like, let me go find that planner and figure this out because I have too much stuff going on. So here's like the next month. And then here's November. All this red line is Texas for the boot camp. And then December, I have to leave on this day. Wait, this one. Out of my lease. So I sat down trying to figure out, okay, prioritize like what needs to be done right now, what can wait when I get back from this October travel, and what needs to happen like the last 3 weeks you're in town to get out of your apartment. So my focus right now is the next week. I have an Amazon wish list. I'll post it below. But if anybody wants to help, please don't think that you have to. But some people have offered, like, I want to help. I want to send you a gas card or something. That is completely cool. So I'm only doing this for the people that said that. If you don't want to help, please don't. Don't feel pressure or anything. It's not a big deal. But I have like an RV wish list on Amazon. I have to go through and get a lot of that stuff like in the next 2 or 3 days. Joe! Shh. Joe has to make his debut. 2 or 3 days. Oh. Thank you. That's the loan check from FedEx. Yay! So I can take it to get the RV. Sorry about that. Okay, anyway. Now I forgot what I was saying. Hold on, what was I saying? Oh, okay, so I have an RV wish list on Amazon. Most of that stuff I have to buy in the next 3 days. So if you want to help and you want to help that way, please do it immediately. What happens is if you buy it from the wish list, it's kind of like a bridal registry. I'm watching my friend's dog, so he's barky. Fergus, come here. Come here. Come here. An RV wish list is like a bridal registry where if you buy it and then I try to buy it, it won't let me. It'll just say like, don't buy too much stuff, but it like won't tell me who bought it or anything. I think it tells you when you get it. So if you see something in the RV wish list you'd like to help, there's things that are $2 and there's things that are $500. So like if you want to help, that's a cool way to help. The second way to help is go follow my Facebook page. I'll put the link below, but it's called Being Human RV. The third way is to like this video, subscribe, hit the little bell so that every time I post a video, you can follow it. Another way to help is my Amazon affiliate links are going to be below. If you click on those links, I get a percentage of what you purchase. It does not have to be the item that I purchase, that I link. It's just like you're using my referral link to go do your shopping. You know what I mean? So you go do your shopping on stuff you were going to buy anyway, and I get a tiny percentage, but it doesn't charge you any more than you would have already spent. It's just giving me credit as like a finder's fee or something. So that's another way. And then the last way is PayPal. If you want to send gas money or dog food money or whatever, just click the PayPal link. So I'll put all those links below. I just appreciate all the support and the help. It feels like this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what, part of this journey is like interviewing people along the way that have stories of mental life, emotional disequilibrium, those kind of things. I don't know what words to use because I hate mentally ill. I don't think it's the right phrase to say it. I mean, if people want to identify that way, fine. But anyway, so I'm going to be interviewing people. I'm going to be sightseeing and traveling and really just doing a lot of soul searching. I want to write a book about kind of my story. I'll have to do another video about what my story is, but a lot of you already know. And then I just need time in nature. Oh, speaking of which, my sister got me my first RV Life shirt. And I just dropped my microphone. It says, my sister got me my first RV shirt. It says, "Nature is calling." And then it says, "I'ma let it go to voicemail." So anyway, that's kind of what I need. I need space and time and quiet and less cell phone and less internet, as least amount as possible. And just to like be. I've just felt like I haven't really lived my life for quite a few years. I've been like, I was so medicated. I didn't have feelings, all these kind of things. I'll talk about it later. But anyway, it's just this little chapter. I need some space and time and freedom and peace. And that's what I'm going for. So if you can support me in any way on that journey, that would be completely freaking awesome. If not, I still love you. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Thank God I have a little money saved that can help me, So any help you can provide, even just a like on the video or a comment, is freaking amazing. Thanks again, and I'll be uploading lots more videos and vlogs very, very, very soon. I just have to get on the road.